Now that we've developed implications, what's the next step?
Well, again, the implications are giving you some set of observations about what the environment's going to look like, but then you have to actually do something about that, right? So you have to think about, under these circumstances, if this is what the future is going to be. Let me give you an example. We're going to do 24/7 learning. We're going to be on all the time. People can take our classes, they can get help anywhere. If they could be anywhere in the world, and they can get help from our student services program anytime, anywhere that they are, right? So we have to then start thinking about how do we create a 24/7 student services capability. That's an action that you start writing, so that may be part of a future vision or something associated with one of those particular futures. That's an action plan. We actually have decided that that's something we want to do. It may show up as a robust implication that almost all of the futures that we have look like they're going to be 24/7. So one of the actions that we want to take is a 24/7 student services program. So then you have to start thinking about, and this gets into kind of going back into the original idea of planning, or the kind of inside-out planning, which is now how do I move from, if I want a 24/7 student services program, what are the things that I have to start doing today that start leading me to that? And so I worked with one group that, we just said we're going to open up on a Saturday afternoon and see who shows up and what kind of questions they ask. So it's not something, when you think about taking these out to, it's a 5-year, 10-year, 15-year vision, that those action plans are going to necessarily be this is the end result and this is where we're going to ultimately show up. But the action plans can be much more near term. What are the steps that we need to take to get us to a 24/7 capability? And so the action plans can be much more finite and much more controllable. But again, those are taking place in the context of where you want to take that future. Then you can come back and evaluate the action plans against your vision, your original vision, your strategic planning documents and other things, and start talking about are these things we're actually going to do? And if so, how do we incorporate them into the actual operational side of the organization?